I'm Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to tell parables, and this is my chest imagery for the day. Wearing my hat. Those are my sunglasses. You can see the lazy wheelchair. Oh, this is gold. He's not lazy at all. Lazy wheelchair right there reflected in the sunglasses, and yes, this is yeah, it's embarrassing sometimes, but Dad is real proud. Oh, growing up, he'd see that car full of cheerleaders in the parking lot. He'd call them over, he'd go over with me, and he'd say, "This is my son. He is my gift to you." Yeah, well, it wasn't embarrassing when it did work. LA skyline imagery. Oh, I've got a lot of flower imagery, cloud imagery, skyline's just a small part of my imagery. Obviously, I've got handsome ball guy imagery and some bird imagery as well. And yes, if you've got a city that needs some imagery, nice skyline imagery, it doesn't have to have skyscrapers to have a good skyline. Try to call me, 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your call. Then come see me in person. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Look for the handsome bald guy on the sharp wheelchair. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, you're alright, good. Look for the handsome bald guy on the sharp wheelchair and tell me all about that city that needs an image, or maybe you want some imagery designed around you and your friends, you and your car, a nice contact image. You gotta come see me in person for that. The devil steals your calls. See a helicopter. Be on the side of those driving the tanks, the jeeps, the jets, or buses. Well, be on the side of children and truth. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Not one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking. You got the time on your phone, you got my number dialed. You got AT&T's bloody-handed phone gate. They hijacked calls to place cowardly Husseins in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. And no, I'm not a fan of the Oriental Buffoon wrestling guy either. And then they, well, we got that part. They alter phone records, cover up the crimes. Carry those binders with ya, with the big 5s in them. You can size them up from the 4, 5, 6s at vote-truth.blogspot.com. I thought I had another one. They're over here. Have them in your car, the binders. You hear about a California Governor Newsom or a LA Mayor Garcetti having a photo op, put a little truth in that photo op. Hold up those binders, those big 5s, and get that chant going. Recall because we can't call, impeach because we can't reach. 424-229-4140. You got the time on your phone, you got my number dialed. It doesn't matter how many phone records Randall Stevenson's bloody hands alter, all of America has his phone gate on video. Get it on video. Come see me, have wit, will travel, show me the great place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. And yes, you got military mottos with those fives, if you like those. All Americans. Oh, you will have to watch, these will get tangled. If you want some tabletop art. Military mottos, all Americans praying to the 9/11 Muslim devil down below. We can't afford to let them keep doing that. All soldiers, make that video of the military basis phone not working as you try to call me. Not one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking. Get that on video. Post. Every time you see that helicopter. Fire engine, police car. Oh, there he is, way down there. Fire engine, police car. Paramedic ambulance. Make that video, post that video. Whatever you get when you don't get me. I'm Milton, and this is my skyline imagery in my hand there in the tabletop art, and this could be tabletop art, just needs a couple paper clips, some tape. Got a skyline that needs an image? Come see me in person. To get it, you're going to try to call me 424-229-4140. See the devil steal your call. Call being AT&T'd. Get it on video. You got the time. You got the date. You got my number dialed. You got AT&T's bloody-handed phone gate. Hussein's and Trump's phone gate as well. Not one Flight 93 check called past 11 years. Get that on video. Post it to your social media website. Then you come see me in person. Post it to your website, save it for the Senate subcommittee kind of stuff, looking into America's hijacked lifelines. And why they're not doing something about the dangerous Iranian Muslim Solari Enterprises harassing a Christian in a wheelchair. Get that chant going at all photo ops, Newsom's, Garcetti's of LA and California. And come see me in person. Show me that place that needs an image. Show me your favorite flowers and I'll turn them into forever flowers. Never have to warm them again. Use them as your desktop. Email it, text it, hand it out as a 4x6 photo. Laminate, it'll last longer. It'll take out that curved photo paper stuff. Print them out 1,000 times, hand them out as your contact image. A whole lot better than just scribbling down on a scrap piece of paper. Come see me in LA, up north where the skyscrapers are not. And yes, I'll have wit, will travel. Showing the perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. You gotta do it in person. Religious persecution that is placing Presbyterian Trump in our White House and Hussein. They don't name them Hussein unless they're Muslim. I'm Milton. What is you not reaching me by phone? To tell me what you believe, to ask what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house. Those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness. What is that? Yeah, that's that cowardly Hussein placing. placed a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins with 9/11. Oh, I'm not a fan of the Oriental buffoon Russian guy in there now. Truth is my favorite. It should be everybody's favorite. But you get religious persecution that affects our lifelines, and you don't know what else or why else they're doing that. So, make that video of America's hijacked lifelines and keep that 5 handy. Oh, even just this. You can size it up for some binder art to go in that binder. You got keep the binder in your car. When you hear that photo op, Garcetti, Newsom, Trump, anyone else not doing their jobs, when you hear that photo op, put a little truth into that photo op. Get that chant going. Recall because we can't call. Impeach because we can't reach. 424-229-4140. Not one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking. Get that on video. Our hijacked lifelines. And we don't know what else they're planning next with that religious persecution of theirs. Mormons and Muslims, two groups very active in America's hijacked lifelines, and even the Catholics. Governor Newsom's a Catholic. He doesn't like that saints imagery I designed. Catholics also a part. Make that video of your hijack call to me in front of them. Ask him, what do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? Why aren't you doing something about that? And get that chant going at that photo op. So Tommy is on a long business trip. He has to go to Washington. It's something Chinese. If ever you see something incredibly stupid that the government spends money on, any government around the world, it's Chinese. And Tommy's there with an admiral and a general, and they walk in to request that stupid thing, doesn't matter which. And yes, it's other members of the military picking up that admiral and that general for the streets, internment camps, to protect the world, to make sure we don't have more 9/11s. And yes, they tried to run, but yes, it's well planned out. They picked these guys up. Make that video if you hijack call to me. That's Chinese as well, that this admiral and this general go into that Guantanamo of the streets with funny replacements in their shoes. That's your family's lifeline being hijacked. Those admirals and those generals praying to the wrong folks. 9/11 Muslim devil down below. Melton's imagery, the man in the shadows, with the light of truth. All of you attractive blonde and near blonde girls on college campuses, try to call me, make a video of that. That's your lifeline being AT&T'd, as well as your livelihood after college being AT&T'd. Then come see me in person. Save the video for the Senate subcommittee, of course, looking into the compromising of our security, done by Randall Stevenson's AT&T. Bloody-handed guys altering phone records to cover up their hijacked calls does not do them much good. When America has their treasonous hijacking of our lifelines on video, do that. Not one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking. Make that video, post that video to YouTube, any other places, then come see me in person. Apartment 409, the Immaculate Apartment. and let me design you some imagery. Girls, let me define graphic art with your beauty. But you gotta see me in person to get that done. I'm Milton. This is my chest imagery. Oh, this is my tabletop imagery. And yes, any phone with Milton's imagery on it, my videos as well, is an opportunity phone card. A phone. Yeah, you can text my imagery anywhere you want to anyone you like. My latest funny variables. You can send them to all kinds of folks. Show them that imagery on your phone. And you upload and unload to their phone. It's all kinds of stuff you can do with an opportunity phone card. An opportunity phone. And yes, this is the image from yesterday. If it's windy, a couple paper clips. If it's not windy, a couple paper clips and some coins. If it is windy, that's all you need. A little lamination will take out the photo paper curved effect. And yes, print out some of Milton's imagery for your friends. 30,000 plus graphic art photos. Find through ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com and also through Milton for Imagery on gold here. Follow the links. YouTube.com/Milton for Imagery and YouTube.com/DNFD series as well. You're going to find something you like in 30,000 plus graphic art photos. Working on September's graphic art today. It's October 2nd. So download and then print out the ones you like with your next set of family and friends photos. Come see me in person to be in Milton's imagery because you're going to try to call me. And you're going to see the devil stealing your call. Get that chant going. These come as binder art. And you can take all 30,000, you can size them up yourself for an 8x10. Keep it in your car. You see a photo op, you hold up that binder and say impeach because we can't reach, recall because we can't call. 424-229-4140. It's more than about just not more than just about not reaching me. It's your AT&T livelihood, your family's AT&T lifeline. Get the truth out about it. Call me up in front of Newsom, Governor, Garcetti, Mayor, and Trump, President. Oh, he's represented down the street. Presbyterians on the corner there. Ask what's their part in America's hijacked lifelines. Post whatever you get when you don't get me and what they tell you about that. I'm Milton. Yes, son of a carpenter and married. Dad carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter. I get to tell parables and I can design you some beautiful imagery as well. But you got to see me in person to get that imagery. The devil steals your calls. Make that video, whatever you get. When you don't get me, 424-229-4140, whatever boring thing you do get. Yes, that's your AT&T livelihood, money out of your pocket. It's also your AT&T lifeline. So get it on video, whatever you get. When you don't get me at that number, 424-229-4140. Make the video, post the video, and you come see me in person. $4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. And tell me all about that image you'd like for me to design for you. Or you can tell me about what you think of our hijacked lifelines. Not one flight 93 check in over a decade of asking. Whatever you want to talk about, you got to come see me in person. Do that. Eagle Rock's a neighborhood in northern Los Angeles. You have no skyscrapers up here. I'm right near the intersection of York and Eagle Rock Boulevard. Come see me. Get some imagery design. I'm Milton. Handsome bald guy. And this is gold. Right next to me here, Sharp wheelchair. And this is my sugar check. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. Whole new body. And that's what I'm doing. The stigmata eye in the palm. Yeah, I'm going to show you with the flashlight what's changed from that photo a few years ago. It's a slow process. But you saw the smaller, browner circles. Well, circle with the eye there. 317. And you saw the bigger, bluer circle growing in through and around. 317, and it's been up higher than that. Been up into the 400s lately. And I don't change my eating habits. And I will watch the smaller brown circle right here, bigger blue circle growing in through and around. And I will watch the counts go up for a little while, go down. So it's either one of two things. This phone is like that sugar checker. Electronics aren't allowed to work properly. 424-229-4140. Not one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking. The browner part there can be more brown, less browned. The white part can be more tannish, more less tannish, and it will change day to day even. Medical research being passed by has to grow a new pair of eyes. You can say it's just a bad sugar checker. You can say that, what I say, it's some Chinese folks nearby, and they just throw that dart and wherever it lands. That's how much blood sugar I have for the day. But you look at those eyes, you got to get up close because they will look, you know, right from there to kind of brown. Huh? They were much darker than any of the brown you see in there now for years and years. 1996 is when they started changing. And it can be a very painful process, painful with the muscles right now, the bones, the spine. It goes out every once in a while. I think it goes kind of sideways and the other way, sometimes forward. And it's very difficult to do much of anything. But it's an ongoing process, and apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow those new eyes. Well, they tried to hand me insulin at the CVS across the street. Oh no, thank you. Insulin poisoning last year. I've got a unique metabolism, and a Muslim doctor down the street gave me insulin poisoning. Knew full well about the unique biochemistry, and that's why Dignity Health and Adventist Cult are in those big fights. vote-truth.blogspot.com should get you to one. I'm gonna try and check and update this month. Anything like these Old English 5s that I swear. Right there. Oh, damn, that hurts that bottom of that back. Like the Old English 5s I've done lately. I'm trying to work on the Old English Gimp, but a lot of folks just going Chinese stone cold crazy about that. So I've just got August 2019 as the old template, the square template, and I hope to get the new one going this month. And you can choose whatever you want, whatever image you want, whatever background color you want for the 4x6 photo that they're prepared as. All of these are 4x6 photos. Print them out, laminate, and just keep a drawer full of whichever Big 5 you choose to hand out. Have this on the desk. Tell them it's our hijacked lifelines. We need to find out about that. And just call up those senators and have a nice 5 with you whenever you see a photo op. Could be a binder art. Nice and easy to keep track of where it's at in your car. Recall because we can't call. Impeach because we can't reach. 424-229-4140. And yes, for those medical folks on those 5s, they're the knife in the back of the medical community out here in California. You will get that same treatment. You come out here and your family gets sick. Do that tourist check. I noticed I couldn't find it as I went through. It's in my put them in every one pile, and the do a tourist check. LA Fire Department. Do that tourist check with them, with any official of California. They don't give you a good answer other than they've got impersonators of me. Let them introduce you to one. They don't give you a good answer. Yeah. Don't come here. Take your tourist books elsewhere. You'll get the same treatment I've got. All you folks who have a decent place across America, come get me. Have wit, will travel, show me the perfect place to build. Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Best people start building with. You gotta see me in person to do that. And just document a lot of California fraud in the medical community. It should not be there at all. And yeah, take your bucks elsewhere. Yeah, I had nice MacArthur Park and a whole bunch of little Big 5s and all, and said do that tourist check. Yeah, the LA Fire Department took me to Dignity Health over there, and they only thing they did was show me that they could handle the pain. They could deal with my pain. They gave me DOP or something, which they said was 8 times better than morphine, and yeah, it did have an effect. Top to bottom, and yeah, 2 hours later they were bum wrestling me out of the Dignity Health Hospital without any other or any pain medicine. Yeah, Repetti, Dr. Repetti, I hesitate to use that term. Try to call me with all of them on speakerphone. Dignity Health. Martha Meads has part in that, and them knowing her at that hospital tell me they are an active part in that Muslim kind of stuff that threatens our country. Shaking Post and 5, come see me in person. It's getting too long. I'll see you tomorrow. Randall Stevenson's bloody hands taunting. Because as usual, those on hand with the high-tech toys going crazy. Chinese crazy, race to the nth degree.
Have 100 of their family, because those
My Main Street fix from last night.
cleaning house don't want their family members poisoned, because rock chuckers from Utah are on site to throw shit at my computer.
You get the point of that. It was in my high-tech toys folder. You make sure you get all of Randall Stevenson's bloody-handed folks being bloody-handed. Parker, flee the noisemakers outside their homes. You get them screaming out what else Randall is involved in. Besides hijacking America's lifelines, compromising our security as individuals, families, and the nation. You park a fleet of noisemakers outside their homes. You call them 24/7. They're not making the $2.5 million Randall is, getting his hands bloody, hijacking America's lifelines and altering phone records to cover up his crimes. They're not making as much money. So, they'll tell you what else Randall is involved in. I swear, I just copied from F to E, I believe. Let's see what else they have. First of all, I don't believe I've had that several times, F and E. And it changed from copying from F to E to copying to L. And it put 10/2019 copy instead of asking, do you want to replace? It takes me back, that knife in the damn back, and my spine's hurting right now. Yes, Sins of Mankind. Takes me back to that personal knife in the back with her gay husband just twisting that damn knife in my back. Your back as well. That's your family's lifeline not working as you try to call me. Get the devil bitch herself on video as you try to call me. Look for them having karma. Devil Lori. Her gay husband Sam Bond in Lake Charles, Louisiana. His gay brother Cheryl Bond in charge of 1 in 30 American, not 1 in 30 Californians, 1 in 30 Americans. Water and electricity. And part of Solari Enterprises' harassment of a Christian in a wheelchair with their Harbinger cult, Mormon cult, with their Muslim brothers on American soil. You see them broke down by the side of the road? Oh, Cheryl with his Iranian bride, Mubad. You get them screaming out. You try to call me in front of them as they're sweating by the side of the road because of that car comment. You try to call me, you ask them when else would that phone not be allowed to work? You traitor damn Bonds. You devil Lori. That I'm reminded of constantly with the Harbinger cult affecting this computer, butchering this image and then butchering the 8x10, $3. That means a lot to me, more than it means to the devil damn Bonds. Their hatred stole gold. Chernapp golds, 8x10 Old English, 2 damn times. You know what that screams at me when the 8x10 of gold here is stolen 2 damn times? It reminds me of that personal knife in the back, Laurie Ann Brady Bond twisting that damn knife because her hatred is so damn much. They are a threat to mankind. You post whatever they scream out. When you ask them, why is my family's lifeline hijacked by your damn hatred? When else will my damn lifeline be affected? You bitch, Laurie Ann Brady Bond, your gay husband Samuel Lynn Bond, Oh, they taunted. The guy down with housing work said the guy below me, he is working 7 to 7. Yeah, I made a video of that, how that is, yeah, folks of the streets, of course they can work 24/7, 365. They got several people doing that. Document Devil Lori's fraud, Samuel Lynn Bond's fraud, organized crime. You try to call me with them on speakerphone, you find out when else their arrogance, their anger, their hatred will be affecting your child's lifeline, your lifeline. You get them screaming out why they are active in America's Hijacked Lifelines. Are they planning something, those you're with? You yourself, are you planning something? Living out in the middle of nowhere in Lake Charles, Louisiana? Are they planning something in Utah? You're connected to the Mormon cult. When else will your hatred, Lori Ann Brady Bond, affect the rest of us? Why do you hate so damn much, you personal knife in the back? Why do you hate so damn much, you evil bitch? Remember when I tell you about my meeting, fire and brimstone stuff you don't have to worry about till you flatline? I tell you about that mean street justice kind of stuff. It's all to get you to pick up that phone, try to call me. Yes, and call me in front of the devil Lori, personal knife in the back, holding back the progress of mankind and me doing my work, building Jesus' immaculate house. Why are you so evil, bitch? What else are you doing? Moo, Cheryl, what's your family doing to threaten mankind? When else will our AT&T, the livelihoods, be affected by your damn hatred, Cheryl? Get their reactions, get them screaming out what else they are involved in besides active part in your hijacked lifelines. Make a video of anything you'll send me in the mail. It's got my address on it. It's not a bill, it's going to be stolen. Document where America's stolen mail warehouses are. Document the devil damn bonds, wherever they might be worldwide. Look for whatever was with Samuel Lynn damn Bond in the Navy. The admirals, whatever the hell they have. You get them screaming out, Admiral. Were you this uninformed? With 9/11 and the cowardly Hussein placing. Get on video post. Everything connected to the bonds. Protect America, all soldiers. Make that video of the military bases, lifeline being hijacked, and spread the word about the devil bonds. And everything with them. Pier 7. 911 Flight 93, check and post in 5. 911 Flight 93, check call in over a decade of asking. Make that video, post that video, and use Melton's Flight 93 check imagery as graphics art, 8x10s for your binders. And then, when you see that photo op, especially when you hear that siren around that photo op, remember to say, get that chant going. Recall because we can't call. Melton, 424-229-4140. Recall because we can't call for Garcetti, Mayor Garcetti, LA. Impeach because we can't reach for Catholic Governor Newsom, who hates saints, and Trump, Presbyterian. I guess that's why he hates saints and truth. Get that chant going. Tommy, the no-armed Chinese fella, is getting drunk at his AA meeting at the bar.
Yes, Amputees Anonymous. And they asked what went wrong today. He had a big board meeting and he was bored at the board because Wu was bragging all about how he's so productive with the Great Wall of Chinese Evil with all those Karens. And he turned to Tommy and he said, tell them all about it, Tommy. And Tommy, he started telling them all about it, and he's always bored, and when he's bored, he fixed his nose, kicked off that shoe, picked his nose with his toes. Remember, guys, if you're bored, print out some of my imagery and use it for binder art. Rhea's going to have to come get him, and yes, a lot of stuff can be sized up from those 30,000. So, get to work on that, and when you have a photo op from any of those folks, Trump, Hussein, Hussein's not there anymore, Trump, Garcetti, or Newsom, hold up your big five at that photo op and get that chant going. Recall because we can't call. I can't hold that pillow. Tommy was told by his boss Wood to stick his right arm in the wood chipper. Test the loyalty, he did that. Blind obedience is always valued on the Chinese streets. He stuck the right arm in the wood chipper, the left arm wisely jumped off, leaving Tommy with no arms, but a promotion. Bossing a whole lot of folks around, and that's why he was brought by Wu to the big board meeting. And he was telling everybody about how successful his Karen management, lots of Karens, short ones, tall ones, in and out of the shoes. And he was bored at the board meeting, so as he's telling them that, he kicks off his loafer and starts picking his nose, and Wu's going on and on, red in the face, about how he's never been so embarrassed and how he's going to feed his legs into the wood chipper. And he gets a call from someone telling him, oh, that was great, the way Tommy lightened the mood.